Okay, machen wir mit ihm weiter. Nathan Prescott ist da wieder. War zuerst fertig. Okay, Roboter.
Locked.
Access to this area is forbidden.
Not for me. Wes said I should meet him this morning.
Checking. Affirmative. He had been awaiting you before leaving for an urgent mission. He required you to stay here and wait for his return. We always follow the chief's orders to a T.
But he made me a temporary cop.
Checking. This information is true. However, you do not have the required permissions to access the chief's office.
Bummer. Where is he?
This information is confidential.
When does he come back?
This information is
Obviously. Well, I can't just sit around in debt. Meeting Wes yesterday. It sure brought back memories. He was the inspector in charge of investigating Leah's death. All this time, I've been convinced he's been hiding things. This may be my only chance. I need to find a way to enter his office. Too dark. I can't tell if anyone's inside. Oh, I hoped it'd be more useful. Too dark. I don't remember this speaker.
affirmative. It was broken. Without properly working cameras, sound is crucial for us to understand the visitor's requests.
Yeah.
Please.
Was that Wes's voice?
Affirmative. Our chief has a lot of respect for our visitors. He insisted that he record these informational messages himself.
That's,
Tell me, what is your complaint?
Screw that. You better get me to that bloody office.
This isn't an acceptable type of complaint. Please reformulate.
Pretty please, your robotness? Allow me access to that wonderful room before I go off the rails.
Complaint denied.
Mr. Pork, ask us anything. Enter my office.
Yeah.
Please. Enter my office. Ask us anything. Mr. Pork. Please. Enter my office.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Affirmative. Without
Please. Enter my office. Ask us anything. Enter my office. Please.
To my office, please.
Enter my office. Mr. Pork, please. Ask us anything. My office. Enter.
Verzweifelt jetzt schon ihren Zugänge.
I don't think.
Uff.
Please. Enter.
May I visit the inside of Wes's office?
We're sorry. Visitors are not allowed in this area.
I thought so. Then, may I visit Sin?
Are you a relative?
A friend.
Request rejected.
Ja.
Mr. Pork. My office. And
Ich hab keinen Schimmer. Ich bin zu blöd für dieses Spiel. Kapitel 2. Das habe ich doch schon gemacht.
Please. Enter my office. Mr. Pork.
Even his recorded voice doesn't want to pronounce my name correctly.
You're standing on a pressure panel. It can scan your footprints and connects to our database for identity retrieval. Easier identification makes procedures much more simple as well.
Maybe I should start wearing shoes.
Oh no, we can scan through shoes as well.
Aha. Hat der jetzt was gemacht? Anzeige.
There's a... Still stuck.
Nein, ich will jetzt greifen.
Still...
Merkwürdig.
I'm trying. That'll break it. Well, that's just... There you
Das hat nicht viel gebracht. Ah. Einfach nehmen. Weg in das Büro gucken. Scheint, als ob der blinde Bot die Tür öffnen kann, wenn du ihn überzeugst. Du kannst ihn zerstören.
Please do not damage the material. You are making a mistake. Please restrain your outbursts of... A citizen has gone insane. Spanking is due.
Können einfach erledigen. Mal Rätsel nicht tun wollen. Na komm. Wer braucht denn diese Roboter? Na komm. Oha. Jetzt wird's kinky. Mit der Peitsche. Jetzt kommt der Roboter mit der Peitsche. Ja, heute nicht. Verfehlt. Ach. Verfehlt noch. Wow. Wird sie echt gesteuert. Kampf vorbei. Level 10.
I heard a mechanism unlocking.
Na, so geht's auch. Eine traurige Welt.
Hello?
Der Typ war die ganze Zeit drin.
Mr. Brock,
Der Prachti.
what are you doing here?
Do we know each other?
You bet. I'm Graff's friend.
Oh, yes, you're,
Und trotzdem fliegt die Tür nicht geöffnet.
Odd.
sorry, my memory's faulty.
Sweet.
That's one common point you share with Graff. Forgetting things is his specialty.
Does he?
Yeah, one day, he even forgot our teacher's name. You're his tutor, right? What was all the racket in the hall?
Oh, the entrance spot suddenly went berserk, like a fuse blown.
Poor guy. First he has malfunctioning sight.
Yeah, that kinda sucks, huh? Any idea where the chief of police might be?
Uncle Wes, he's out right now.
Uncle?
I've heard him referring to an issue with tox-out pills. This'll probably take a while.
Alright. I'm sorry to ask, but... are you...
A hybrid? Yeah. Every child inherits a race from either the father or the mother. Except me. I inherited genes from both of my parents. I've heard this happens once in every 1,000 births. Maybe even less. Might be a mistake of nature, might be the pollution. All I know is...
You're special.
You bet. No matter how kind people try to be, they always look at me different. This used to make me mad, but I got used to it.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
What do you mean?
Long story.
If you don't mind, I've got a question too. What are you exactly? Croc or gator?
Wish I knew.
You don't?
Yeah. Trying to solve mysteries and yet unable to find the truth about myself. Poor excuse for a detective, huh?
Don't say that. You're just too busy helping others. Someday you'll find out. I'm sure of it.
Thanks. I was supposed to be comforting him, but he ended up comforting me.
Tja.
Boy, I almost wish he was my son. Oh, what's wrong with me? I shouldn't think that. Graff is a good boy too. He's just more difficult to...
You okay?
Yeah. I have another question. Shouldn't you be at school?
The Kansk? Nah, I'm on internship today. Ah.
Bewusst.
Anything wrong? You look like...
Nothing, I'm fine. Uncle Wes said I should stay here until he comes back. It's my first day. I have to make a good impression.
I've seen that face before. He needs to pee.
Tja,
So,
was sollen wir da machen?
Wes is your uncle?
Yeah, it's so cool of him to accept me for this internship.
Do you know him well?
It's funny you'd ask this. To be perfectly honest, not that much. He's always super busy. I guess this comes with a job. He comes to family reunions, but he always ends up leaving for an emergency before even touching his plate. By the way, what business do you have with him?
Your uncle, kinda forced me to join the police. Temporarily.
Seriously? Well, it's not such a surprise. You're an expert. Graff told me about you.
Is that so?
Yeah, actually, he'd love to know what you're doing during the day. But he thinks detectives are super cool. And so do I.
Is he talking about the same Graff? Listen, I need to use your uncle's computer.
What? Why?
It's a bit of a long story, but this will help Graff. You know, about what happened yesterday.
You mean Graff losing the contest because you arrived late?
Yeah.
You shouldn't feel so bad about it. I'm sure you did your best. Besides, Graff
Das
can still
Problem
take
haben wir
his
schon
exam.
gelöst.
He's
Still, I gotta fix my mistake. And for this, I need to access that computer.
I don't really see the connection, but if you say this will help,
Definitely.
although I promised my uncle I wouldn't move from here, and that's only my first day. I know Graff's future is at stake, but mine too. I can't take that risk. I'm sorry.
Kann die nicht auch noch ausschalten?
I'll find another way.
Sure.
But do I really have a choice? What about the tox-out pills?
I'm not sure, but apparently there's a shortage going on.
A shortage?
I took mine this morning, so I'm good. At least for today. Don't worry. I messaged Graff this morning. He has one too.
Good to know.
What about you?
Well, I'm just sorta...
What? Immune? Seriously?
Yeah. No idea how. One day I just realized the haze didn't affect me, so I stopped taking them.
I had never heard of anything like that. Even drummers aren't totally safe with the dome.
Don't tell anyone, okay? The last thing I want is to be transformed into a laboratory crock.
My lips are sealed.
Ja.
See ya.
Okay.
Maybe you should, let it go?
You noticed? Can't. I said...
I won't touch anything. Cross my heart and hope to die.
Huh. No, I always keep my promises. I can hold. No big deal.
Ah, I pity him. Seems like you're stuck here, huh? I'll get you a drink.
I'm not particularly thirsty.
Nonsense. No need to be polite. I'd never let a youngster die of thirst.
Oh, okay.
Ein Getränk. Nichts im Inventar.
Here.
For me? That is super nice of you, but I can't...
Okay,
I don't get it. Are you trying to bribe me?
no. I better stop before him. I'll be around.
Sure. Ugh.
What's that box thingy?
You don't know. A try-home. It's a virtual assistant. You can ask anything. Uncle Wes lent it to me while he's busy.
Sounds cool. Can I try it?
Sure.
Hello, you're a new user. What's your name?
Who cares?
Now registered as Who Cares.
Whoops.
Welcome. As a free customer level guest, your permissions are restricted to changing the room environment. Currently
Ja,
installed
super.
environments, space, waterfall, mountain.
Oh.
Which environment would you like?
Whoa, how luxurious.
Would you like to install new environments? Special offer, get new environments for 500 unis each. Limited to the first 10,000 customers. Get it before it's gone. You may also get the season pass for just 1,500 unis. This is the best way to ensure you'll get the new environments as soon as they're released.
No thank you. And stop your blabbering, peddler box.
So, hier läuft schon mal Wasser. Hier ist ein Stuhl.
Isn't there something under this chair?
Nicht aus Versehen boxen.
Mr. Brock? What are you doing with this chair?
Trying to get it loose.
Okay.
Okay, da ist ein
Looks like a socket for some kind of device.
Lautsprecher.
The center of the room?
Where are you going?
Just checking.
Please don't.
Okay.
Wo kriegen wir Lautsprecher her?
Did you listen? Please.
Wird hier nur mal
Mr.
mit
Brock.
den...
Okay.
Did you just...
Yeah.
Why?
Just afraid your uncle might suddenly come in. He's...
Not really.
Oh, what?
Geh mal kurz raus.
There you go.
Ein Lautsprecher. Wir können Lautsprecher hinstecken.
There you go. Fits perfectly. Well, more or less. Otto's making a weird face at me, but I think he's too busy restraining himself to feel concerned. It's perfect. Sorry to bother you.
Sure. It's not as if I'm doing anything special.
Gotta go to the bathroom.
Wir brauchen noch was zu trinken finden wahrscheinlich.
Hey,
What's up, Mr.
seems like you're stuck here, huh?
I'm not particularly...
Nonsense. No, I'd never let a young...
Oh,
Wir haben aber nichts.
I'll be around.
sure.
Und keine Hinweise.
It's perfect.
Hello. Choose your environment. Hello. Who? Choose your environment. Hello. Who? Choose your environment.
It's perfect.
Ja. Wo kriegen wir was zu trinken her?
Where are you going?
Just check it.
Please don't.
Okay.
Ach du Scheiße.
Oh my.
Das wollte ich nicht.
He's out cold. And relieved himself.
Ich wollte die bei der Wand schlagen.
Sometimes I hate myself.
Das wollte ich nicht, Mann. Ach du Scheiße, Mann.
A bunch of decoration on that trope 3030.
Ich hab den aus Versehen hier. Scheiße,
Glad to
Mann.
see. Could there be some various electronic equipments? Got no idea what most of these are. Ha! Here's something I recognize. A printer. That God, feel old. Anyway,
Ich hab gerade keinen Jungen getroffen. Ach du Scheiße.
it's off. Wires
Ich
from
habe vorher durch
power
nicht gespielt, wir können nicht laden. Das ist, nee, das mache ich, das besetze ich. Das Rätsel besetze ich nicht. Wir müssen auf das Laden, auf das Speichern.
Okay, time for my favorite activity that I despise the most. Using a computer.
Scheiße,
Yeah,
was?
that's Wes's computer, all right. I guess that's the area I should look at too. Obviously, I'm not allowed. Hey, that's a collectible.
Hey. Hey, du brauchst ein Bild von Wes, um Zugang zum Computer zu bekommen. Als ob. habe ein Bild von ihm auf dem Anmeldebildschirm bemerkt. Versuchen wir das Telefon damit zu benutzen. Sichi.
Good idea. There. But it's not enough. Where am I gonna find a front view of the old man?
Okay.
I guess that's the area I should look at too. Obviously. Documents? They still use paper? A bunch of legal stuff. Staff contracts. Whoa! They're all dated from years ago. I guess Wes doesn't tidy up very often. Huh? Some drawings? They're weird and crossed. I can't even make out what they're supposed to be. It's like someone tried to draw a suspect but couldn't. No matter what. That must be all. Oh? Something stuck beneath all this paper. Got it.
Och nö.
There's a note attached to it. Hey boss, I've noticed you stopped sketching for suspect search recently. Why? It's such a shame. You're the best artist among us. Regardless, here's something I came up with. It's all based on pictures of ourselves. I figured this could help you until you get your skills back. Looks fun. Nothing.
Okay, wir müssen den.
Oh, it's still got some energy left. Nice. I'm pretty sure. Oh. Good idea. Huh? Illegal pattern detected. Remove unnatural artifacts before taking a picture. Darn. There's a work in progress stamp over it. High technology? Right.
Hä? Oh, es passt nur das Gesicht zusammen. Oha. Ich denke, so sah der aus. Okay. Hat sie denn eine Brille? Ich glaube, der hat diese Augenbrauen, dieser das Gesicht gezogen. Definitiv diese Nase. Das ist er doch, oder?
Nope. Is there a printer somewhere?
Jemand am
It's off.
Drucker.
No juice. Wires from various equipment are all tangled up. Here's the wire. Now I need to hook it up. What happened?
Steckdose.
There are some stains all over that socket. Looks like it burnt. A power overload? It's recent. Did someone put his finger in it by any chance? Nah, no one would be stupid enough to do that. Seems to be the only socket around. Yeah, ready to give birth to paper babies. I heard something. Hey, it's totally a picture of Wes.
Naja. Ob es klappt.
Yeah. I'm holding that picture of Wes, but nothing happens. Did I forget something?
Ist klar.
I'm holding. Did
Und
I
das haben wir
forget
über...
something?
Verdammt. Und hier ist eine Schublade.
Let's take a peek at what's in there. Ah, what? There's... In this digital age, at least this simple...
Ja. Oh, hier ist eine Anzeige.
Nice.
Könnte uns helfen. Das ist das Bild von Wes, dem... komm.
Let's get a picture of that. 2D picture analyzed, 3D model generated. The device is now displaying a holographic image of Wes. Nice.
Aha. So, dann machen wir das alles, um dann
It worked.
ertappt zu werden.
Not much on this computer.
Und das war ja klar. Dass da nicht viel drauf ist.
I'm curious. What's in the trash bin?
12:40.
2 folders here. D. Silver and R. Filch. Darn. They're corrupted. I can't access the documents. Filch. Why does this have a familiar ring to it? Let's try this other icon. Lots of names here. Maybe some list of criminals? The Gloom. Yep, probably. That's it? Nothing else on this machine? Yeah, I expected too much.
Das hat uns sehr viel gebracht.
Where's Ott? Darn. Sounds like trouble ahead. Better get out of here before... Huh?
Uh-oh.
What are you doing here?
Oh, you said you needed me.
My nephew left the office in a hurry. The boy didn't give me a chance to interrogate him. What can you tell me about this?
Me? Dunno. Who's your...
There are more urgent matters right now. We have a situation. An important scientist has disappeared over Engineer Lab 21. Unfortunately, I have other business to... An air car is ready to take you there.
You mean now?
Now! Or maybe you'd rather get back in your cell.
Hey, no need to get mad.
Jetzt gehören wir ihm.
I just thought you'd share some info.
Okay.
You'll get all the details you need on the spot.
Okay, I'm going.
You'll be accompanied by my nephew. I can't trust you to work alone.
But you said...
Part of his training course. Whatever happens, he has to go.
Okay.
And don't screw up.
Können wir uns ja entschuldigen dafür, was wir gerade getan haben. Oh, Kapitel 3 abgeschlossen.
Well, looks like we've arrived. Let's look
gut.
around.
Sure,
Let's look around.
sure.
Now that's a cool hoverbike. When I was young, I always dreamt of riding one of these. Still do, actually. Hey, that's a collectible ad.
Sehr schön. Hier können wir jetzt reingehen, glaube ich.
That elevator thing keeps pushing me back.
Und dann ist gut. Ach du Scheiße.
Oh!
Einfach auf die Schienen gelaufen. Das hat sich gerade zum Narren gemacht.
Mr. Brock, why? Why did you hit me?
Oh,
Das war ein Versehen.
I
Wird das Regal schlagen.
didn't have a choice.
We always have a choice. I guess you wanted to spy on my uncle's computer that much.
Listen, it's a long story, but I did it for Graff.
Das ist ein Kinderschläger, der Krog.
All right. We're meant to cooperate on this, so I'll cooperate with you. But I'm not sure I can forget what happened.
Fair enough.
Let's go.
Lasers.
Maybe we should.
Huh?
Someone hurt us.
Let's enter.
Who are you?
We're here to investigate.
No kidding, man. The chief of police said he'd send his best investigators. I didn't expect to see a darn crock and an ugly boy.
Watch your tongue. We're here to help.
Uncle Wes sent us. You can call him to check.
No point. I know the old weasel. I shouldn't be surprised.
No time to waste. Fill us in on the situation.
Yeah, I should have guessed he wouldn't take time for that either. One of the 2 engineers living here has disappeared.
Living? Aren't they supposed to work here?
Same. They never leave the place.
What makes you think the situation is serious?
I do regular room checks. During my last one, I just couldn't find Dr. Hush.
Couldn't he just be hiding somewhere?
Man, don't take me for an amateur. Besides, the guy's medical device has stopped indicating any vitals for hours.
Maybe he arranged his escape and left while he didn't look.
Impossible. As you've seen, lasers block the entrance constantly. Even the engineers aren't allowed to leave without permission, which is by request to us agents. Well, Dr. Hush didn't make any such request.
That place sounds like prison.
Nah, I know those intellectual types. They don't mind dedicating their whole life to working on their crazy projects. Shade is a good example of that. I'm pretty sure they asked for it.
The croc is correct. They said to me once that studies have proven this way of living enhances creativity. To me, that's just an excuse to do whatever they want, but the heck do I know? The barriers are for their own protection from outside threats.
Yeah, totally not paranoid.
You should know. That fits the description of most drummers. Can't blame them with all those drones roaming outside. But they created this situation themselves. Are you the only guard in this place?
I prefer the term security agent.
Whatever. Answer the question.
Fortunately not. I couldn't stand being here all day. But there's only one of us at a time. The scientist was there when I arrived this morning. He disappeared during my shift.
Has this situation happened before?
Don't think so. I mean, those scientists may be crazy over the edge. They're locked up in here, so that limits the possibilities.
Okay.
Anything
Dr.
you can
Hush.
tell me on that missing engineer, Dr. Hush?
Just your average scientist in his 40s. Pretty sure his only family and friends are his bot prototypes.
Bots? He's making them?
Not exactly. He specialized in AI programming. He occupies the room on the left.
When was the last time he was seen?
I arrived this morning at 3 a.m. When I take my shift, I always check on him. He was...
So, you saw him? Are you certain?
Yeah, in the flesh.
Did he exit his room after that?
Yeah, I saw him go to the restroom. His medical tracking stopped at around 5 a.m. That thing isn't very precise, so it could have been 1 or 2 hours before or after.
What? With all the advanced technology available, you'd think this would be accurate.
It's called living privacy.
Even if you're dead?
I won't pretend to know your job, Croc Detective, but you shouldn't jump to conclusions. You better darn well be alive. I can't afford losing my job.
About Dr. Hush, what else can you tell me?
Dunno. You'd better take a look at this room. That should tell you more about the character.
Got it.
Ja.
You mentioned 2
Bisschen
engineers, didn't you?
Yeah, Dr. Mink is the other one. He's working on nanobots. Kind of the
Nanobots.
I know it all type.
How do they get along?
They don't. They're like cats and dogs, always bickering over stupid things. Yet they've never asked to be moved to another lab. I guess it's just a game of rivalry.
Let's hope so. Anyone else here?
Nope. All visitors are required special permissions, and that includes drone deliveries. No one entered or exited the building until your arrival.
Why would you need deliveries if you've got a pipe mail in the hall?
Some packages still can't pass through there, you know.
Could somebody use it to escape?
No way! You'd have to be cut into pieces. And that would surely leave some traces around.
Ugh, right. Are you certain there's no escape route?
Yeah, the windows are fake. The labs are not connected in any way. They made sure of this when building the place. The only access is the main entrance you came from. Never has been any other way.
Never say never.
Take a gamble?
Bestimmt irgendwo im Geheimgang.
I usually wouldn't say no, but can't afford to take that risk right now.
Shame.
I've been meaning to ask, what's a squealer doing here in the drums?
None of your business.
Just mentioning. I thought your clan had been banished from the whole country.
What clan? I'm forbidden from regular jobs just because some others screwed up years ago?
Well,
Shut up. You know nothing. I hate people like you. All focused on looks.
Ooh, seems like a touchy subject.
Weiter
Better not
drauf.
insist. Is he hiding something from me, though? What can you tell me about this?
That's rubbish.
Straight to the point, huh? Think this could be a clue?
What? You're asking me? I thought you were a lousy detective, but that was still an understatement.
Just say you don't want to help.
No way, man. I don't take bribes.
Who would have thought? An honest squealer.
And don't call me that!
What can you tell me about this?
That's rubbish.
Straight to the point. Think this could be a clue?
What? You're asking me? I thought...
Das hat man. Okay.
We'll take a look
also-
around.
Not too soon. You better solve this fast. I was supposed to finish my shift 1 hour ago. I won't get paid for this overtime.
Wir nehmen mal die Anzeige. Gut. Tür, Dr. Minks Zimmer.
A pipe mail in the middle of the hall?
Those guys receive shipments all the time. Mostly aimed for their material printers, but also their junk food. It's very practical.
Can't see anything special about it, but it's shut. Any way to open it?
Nah, it's totally automatized. And only goes one way. The only thing those scientists produce is information. They never need to send anything physically.
Makes sense. The recipient for the pipe? As empty as my willingness to examine it.
Ah ja.